Hey guys, ECRG here, back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about Apple once again. This video is about their focus and initiative on digital health. So a lot of you may know that they have their annual Apple conference called WWDC 2018, as you can see on the screen right here. It's been all over the news. You've got, some of the updates for Siri, some of their updates that they're going to be focusing on. You can FaceTime 32 people, blah, 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 blah. Apple Watch, all this different stuff, working out, all this different stuff, etc., etc. But what they don't show you, and you may not have even noticed, is what happens if you go to apple.com/healthcare. Wow. Okay, so there's a whole new part of this website here. And I don't know how long this has been here actually, but I stumbled across it here today and wanted to share with you guys. So I've done the video before about why Apple chose their second headquarters to be in Raleigh-Durham, North Carolina. And that's because of the strong connection to, you've got three cornerstone universities that are amazing for science and technology: UNC Chapel Hill, North Carolina State University, and Duke University. You've got state-of-the-art biotech and engineering firms. You've got IBM, you've got Cisco, you've got all the CROs there. You've got IQVIA, PPD, PRA, Syneos Health, Chiltern, LabCorp. You've got everybody you want. You've got Biogen here, you've got Pfizer. Basically anybody and everybody you want is here. So that's one of the reasons why Apple decided to put their headquarters there. And for more on that, you can watch that video. But here's this whole other side of their website that is a little lesser known. So they talk about some of their technology before. And a lot of you guys may not even realize that Apple is, heavy in the tech space, but I mean, obviously the tech space, but in the healthcare space is what I mean. So here we go. I mean, you look down their website, they've got all this talk about healthcare. They've got all the stuff that you can see Apple in the hospital, talking about how their products are transforming this and that. It's just amazing what they're doing. They see this as a potential business opportunity for them, and they're really doubling down on it. And that's one of the reasons why they chose Raleigh-Durham as their home of their second headquarters. So, they're really going to be focusing on this, obviously. And you can see from their WWDC conference that they held recently. I think by the time you've seen this video, it would have already been started by a couple of days already. But it started on June 4th. And they're focused on digital health. And it's no surprise there because they're focusing on digital health. And then they're going to go ahead and parlay that into some of the clinical research aspects of their products that they can provide. So look at this: create custom apps for medical research. Medical researchers can take their studies into the real world by building apps with ResearchKit. The open source framework streamlines the process, making it easier for researchers to enroll participants, capture informed consent, and gather medical information more frequently rather than only during periodic visits. So how about that? That is a game changer right there. So what if every study had their own app to go along with it? And they kind of already have something similar to that. But every study can potentially have their own app in the future for patients to use, for PIs to look at, for monitors to monitor, for data management to look at the data. This is a game. This is something that they're really looking at. I mean, as you can see from this website. So creating custom apps for medical research. So they're definitely going in that direction. And then the technology to make healthcare more personal also. So this is something that they're going to be doing. And, they're also going to be doing it for the consumers, not just for business in general. Give your patients a more holistic view of their health, et cetera, et cetera. So I don't even know. So I got to this page from an article I was reading But I don't even know how to get to this page other than the way I did it, because clearly on their website, if you just go here, it's the main products. They don't even have a tab for healthcare. Let's see, maybe if you go to the watch. But wow, this is something. I mean, they've got all the watch stuff here. Let's see. Maybe if we go down here, Apple in education, Apple in business. Let's see if they got something there. Nope. Doesn't look like they've got stuff for business. So I'm sure not a lot of people even knew that that part was there, that they've got their own healthcare place, because most people are going there to buy their consumer products. So let's navigate back to the healthcare, apple.com/healthcare. So we're not going to, go too deep in there, but let's see what we got in the products and platform. So we're not going to go, too deep in there. As you can see, that got the Apple Watch. But obviously they're going to be doing something with the watch, that they're going to be giving these to the research participants to, have the watch and connected to the phone and everything. Everything's going to be the Apple fully integrated, vertically integrated system for clinical researchers to use. And, they may have their own app for each clinical trial, and et cetera. As you can see, here's Epic. They have it up there, which is a medical records system that people use, electronic medical records. So they're already hooked up to your iPhone, and it's going to be hooked up to your Apple Watch also. So clearly Apple is planning to go there in the future. Not surprising at all. Their actions point to this. Their focus on the digital health right now points to this. So Apple is quickly going into the health sector, and is going to be coming to a. I can just see. I mean, imagine Apple's going to have all of this data on each person, on each daily person. So imagine running a clinical trial with Apple's data. So they're going to collect this data, over years and years of people using their iPhone. They're going to collect the data, and they're going to, you're going to be able to buy the data. CROs and sponsors are going to be able to buy that data and potentially use less subjects to acquire that data, or they're going to be able to run a clinical trial just from that data overnight, essentially, because they're going to have all of that data there for you. It's going to be hooked up to the electronic medical record. Apple's going to have it. They're going to have your activity, your nutrition, and your sleep, and all this stuff. So imagine that. So Apple clearly kind of ahead of the curve here on what's coming up, or at least this is their response to the healthcare push by other big conglomerates like Amazon and Berkshire Hathaway. So more to come on this, I'm sure. I'm sure Apple's going to be coming out with a lot more. And, I'm making this video at the beginning of the WWDC conference. So that's going to be wrapping up, I think, the end of this week, end of the first week of June, if you're listening to this, 2018. So there might be more updates to come over the next few days. So if that's the case, I'll make another video talking about that. But just thought this was interesting, and you guys would want to know about what Apple's going to be doing to parlay their tech into the clinical research industry, because it is coming, and clearly they're making a push for that. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the like on this video, share this video with all of your friends, and any questions or comments, you can comment down below or email us eliteclinicalgroup@gmail.com. All right, guys. Take care.